today we're going to talk about CIB, the Cemitério dos Ingleses in Portuguese. On the July 25th, together with teacher Caribe and teacher Juliana, the first year students had the experience of getting to know the place better.
Tiago, do you know where the cemetery is and you can get to?
We can get there to Avenida 7 de Setembro, more precisely on Ladeira da Barra, and do you know why it is located there?
Its location is here because it dates back to the transfer of the Portuguese courts to Brazil and the signing of the Treaty of Commerce and Navigation between the Kingdom of Portugal and the United Kingdom, which allowed the presence of the Evangelical Church in the country.
Why they creating this cemetery?
Before we get into the story, I think we should understand more about the rival and resistance of the British in Bahia.
Rival, which we can better call invasions, are considered in two dimensions, the first of which is related to the economic. On their ties established between the English and the Indians in the first century of colonization.
So that we, the Portuguese, called the present invaders that ragged. And the second dimension,
This is the best call. It is characterized by the growth of pirate practice result of the collapse of those commercial relationships. Thus, the activities of privateers and pirates must be analyzed in perspective.
But there is another overriding issue in this process is the relationship that English ships established between the Brazilian coast and the African coast from their mercantilist activities.
the cemetery was created.
Where the cemetery was both belonged to the Archdiocese of São Salvador.
What is this archdiocese?
Ecclesiastical circumscription of the Catholic Church, more specifically the Negmore Church of Santo Antônio da Barra.
Damn, so the British had a lot of influence in Bahia society, right?
Quite an influence indeed. It was so great that in 1814 the Count of Arcos expropriated the land from the Catholic Church and donated into the British community of the capital of Bahia. Is it true that the beloved that the church of Sant Antonio and the cemetery of the Brazil were connected by a portal?
Yes, this would be proof of the fruitful relationship between Catholics and Anglicans.
Wendy has any famous person been buried at the CIB? Ah, Marcella, among the English buried in the cemetery, there's so many famous zones, yes. John Legit Woodperson himself was a physician who took over the work of his brother, Alexander Legit Woodperson. He used the House family to receive yellow fever patients who could not be admitted to hospital.
In addition to him, two combinations of Charles Darwin, the one from natural selection, who heard on the Bingham expedition, Jones and Charles Masters, died in Salvador and were buried in the Britain's cemetery.
Oh my god, thank you for the time, guys!